Hello students. After the study of cell in the last chapter, today we are studying a new chapter which is tissue. What is tissue? Tissue is a group of cells that are specialized to perform a particular function. Various cells together form a tissue. Tissue are mainly classified into two types. Number one, plant tissue. Plant tissue. And second one, animal tissues. Animal tissues. What about plant tissues? As you know, plants do not move. They are stationary. Most of tissue they have are supportive. They give mechanical support to the plant. And types of plant tissues, about the types of plant tissues, there is a classification. Number one, plant tissues. We classify plant tissue into main two groups. Number one, meristematic tissue. Meristematic tissue. And the second one, permanent tissue. Permanent tissue. These are the basic types. Meristematic tissues are the tissue responsible for the growth in the plant. Meristematic tissue also subdivide into three main groups. Number one, apical meristematic tissue. Number two, lateral. Or number three, intercalary. Intercalary. We'll study about one by one. Firstly, we have to complete the division. Permanent tissue. Permanent tissue also subdivided into two parts. Number one, simple. Number two, complex. And simple tissue also subdivided into number one, parenchyma. Parenchyma. Second one, collenchyma. Collenchyma. Third one is sclerenchyma. And the fourth, protective. Complex tissue also subdivided into two parts. Phloem and xylem. Now we start from the first. Number one, meristematic tissue. Meristematic tissue. What about meristematic tissue? I have told you these are the zones of growth. It means continuous cell division presents here. And what are the types? I will draw. This is a shoot. Here this is the zones of intercalary meristems. Intercalaries, as we know, apical, lateral and intercalary. This one is apical. It means apical presents in the tip of the stems. It also present in the tip of the roots. The main function is increasing the length. Apical meristematic tissue increase the length of the shoot, also the roots. Intercalary meristematic tissue present in the place or the region of internode. What is the function? It increases the length of the node. And the last one, lateral meristematic tissue. It is lateral meristematic or meristem. We can call meristematic tissue or meristem. What is the function? It increases the girth of the trunk. Now these are the types of meristematic tissue. Now we discuss about the permanent tissue. What about the permanent tissue? Permanent tissue. Second one part are permanent tissue. What about permanent tissue? Permanent tissues are the tissues after the cell division. Meristematic tissue get specialized or change their shape and size to perform a particular function in the plant. This process called differentiation. What about differentiation? Differentiation is the process by which a tissue changes without division. The change takes place in the size, in the shape or the function to perform a particular work in the plant. Permanent tissues are also subdivided into some parts, simple and complex. Permanent tissue. Number 1, simple permanent tissue. What about simple? This type of tissue composed of same types of cells. They have same types of cells and also subdivided into main 4 parts which are very important. Number 1, parenchyma. Parenchyma. Parenchyma, simple tissue. What about parenchyma? Parenchyma tissues are loosely packed, having large intercellular space. Also, cells are oval, live, and elongated. Just remember, oval, live, and elongated. Also having intercellular space, which are large. We can say large intercellular space. What is the function? Number 1, mechanical support. They give mechanical support to the plant. Second one, store. What is the storage material? Food material. Also nutrients. These are thin walled. You can also note down, these are thin walled, oval, live, elongated, and main function mechanical support and storing food. One also special things, when parenchyma contains chlorophyll, we call it chlorenchyma, containing chlorophyll. What about function? You well know, in the photosynthesis. And the second one, parenchyma. This is also a type of parenchyma. Parenchyma contains air cavities or air cavity function to give buoyancy in aquatic plant. You well know about what are the aquatic plant. They float on the water. Second one, collenchyma. It is also a simple tissue. To learn, we can compare these types of tissues. Second one is collenchyma. First, we have completed parenchyma. This is all about the parenchyma, structure, function, and what are the subtypes of parenchyma. Now we start collenchyma. Structure. Collenchyma is made up of cells which are live, oval and elongated, like parenchyma, oval, live and elongated, but here there is no intercellular space present. It means these are tightly packed. These are tightly packed. You can note down here, tightly packed. Now what are the functions? Number 1, provide mechanical support. As I told, all the tissues are specialized to perform mechanical support to the plant. Mechanical support. And the second one, flexibility. Collenchyma gives flexibility to the plant, mostly leaves and stems. They can bend without breaking, only with the help of collenchyma. Now sclerenchyma. These are structure we can nomenclature it. This is cell wall. It is thick membrane. This is nucleus. And it is a vacuole. This is cytoplasm. This is vacuole. Okay. Now about sclerenchyma. Sclerenchyma having lignified cell wall. It means lignin is present in the cell wall. Therefore, these are very thick, tightly packed, or no intercellular space. Okay. Function. We can also write here sclerenchyma. These are dead. This is the spatial features. Sclerenchyma tissues. These parenchyma are live. Collenchyma also live, but sclerenchyma is dead cells tissue. Narrow, elongated. This is the longitudinal section. You can see here, very narrow, elongated. These are narrow, elongated. What are the function now? They help to make plant hard and stiff. Hardness, also stiffness. Hardness and stiffness is a very important features of plant. Also, second one, mechanical support, as I told. Mechanical support. We'll study our next part of the lesson in the next video. Till that, good day.